Is working, running well. What do we got here? Okay. Let's go.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
It's more priming. No, I probably flooded it. Definitely flooded it. There we go. That's how you beat the flood. Just check that cable, huh? By some miracle here, actually get this transponder working tonight. I had it working this morning for a little bit. Crapped out shortly after again. Oh, well. Alright, let's grab something fast. Alright, what's up? Thanks for watching. I'm Nate. This is my newly built Cessna 172 home flight simulator. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Tonight I'm going to be flying from Rochester, New York to Caldwell, New Jersey, just 30 miles or so west of New York City, through the OnAir Airline Manager add-on tool, which is basically a whole economic system where you can profit and lease an aircraft and start your own company basically from scratch. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm simulating a regular route, customer that I have. So I'm going to pump the route into my flight plan right now on the GTN 650. Now we are going VFR at night, but I'm going to get flight following from ATC. Hancock VOR. From there, go to Weird. From there we go to Camo. Euro. Lemur. Coat. Oops. And then Caldwell, KCDW. That's the flight plan. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is pull up the ATIS here on 124.825. Let's listen to that.
Greater Rochester International Airport, Information Quebec. 2354
Hey, what's up,
Zulu.
Steve? Got a game on?
Arriving
Yeah,
and
buddy.
departing runways
Enjoy. I don't. I didn't
7,
watch any college football
10.
today.
Wind 150
I'm more of an
at
NFL
9.
guy. That's my religion
Visibility
tomorrow.
10. Sky conditions.
Appreciate you saying hi, though,
view
man.
at 2,000 feet. Temperature 18. Dew point 7. Altimeter 2981. Density altitude 1100 feet.
Yep.
Towing operations underway. Expect brief delays in ground movement.
Yeah.
Advise on initial contact. You have Information Quebec.
Quebec.
Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International
Get that one more
Airport.
time. I want to hear the
Information Quebec. 2354 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 4, 7, 10.
It's only 6 minutes
Wind
ago.
150 at 9er. Visibility 10.
509.
Sky conditions. View at 2,000 feet. Temperature
We're good.
18.
All right, let's pull up clearance 118.8. That's Rochester clearance. Then we'll have ground on standby. Then from there on COM 2, I'll put tower 118.3. Oops. And then I'll put my standby whatever departure frequency they assign us. So let's get clearance. COM 1. Rochester clearance, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, requesting flight following to Caldwell, New Jersey, Charlie Delta Whiskey at 3,500 feet with Quebec.
Zero 08 Echo cleared to Caldwell, New Jersey. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departure on 123.7 squawk 5213. Expect runway 7.
Cleared to Caldwell at or below 3,500 feet. Departures on 1237, squawk 5213. I'll expect 7 for 7308 Echo. Okay.
08 Echo, read back correct. Ground is on 12.
I know ground. I don't need you to tell me. Thanks. Ready to go. Rochester ground, Skyhawk 7308 Echo at the 300 ramp. Request taxi for VFR to the east with Quebec. No? Oh, I got a squawk 5213. Try it again. Rochester ground, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, request taxi from 300 ramp for VFR to the east with Quebec.
08 Echo, runway 7 taxi via Golf Foxtrot.
7 via Golf Foxtrot 7308 Echo. Alright, 7308 Echo is the call sign of the Cessna that I had leased. So I did a 3-week lease for about $4,000, $3,900. Made about a $2,000 profit on it in that time, but I haven't been flying much because I rebuilt the sim. So this is like the second flight I've taken since I rebuilt this thing. If you want to see it at a better angle or get a better look at it, watch the video that I posted yesterday on my channel. It shows the rebuild of it real quick. It's only like a 3-minute video, but just pasted it together real fast. Runway 7. So this will be kind of a cool view. Taking off from runway 7 in Rochester, you're going to go right over the city. You'll have a nice view of the city out of the left window here. Runway heading 76. Oops. So putting the heading
Ground,
bug.
good evening. Citation 6266 Foxtrot with information Oscar looking to pick up our IFR clearances to Indianapolis.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Cleared direct to G, then is filed, climbing 4,000, departure on 123.7, squawking 3317, and we're expecting runway 22, citation 66 Foxtrot.
08 Echo, contact tower on 118.3. Have a good evening.
Yeah, I'll be switching over to towers 7308 Echo. power. Alright, I gotta do a quick checklist here. Trim set. Lights are on, instruments all look good. Altimeter is set. Let's go. Rochester Tower, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, holding short 7, ready for departure.
November 7308 Echo, Rochester Tower, runway 7, winds 150 at 9 are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 7308 Echo. So I gotta be careful because everything is being tracked through OnAir, so I can't do anything reckless, like taxiing too fast or too. Watch my G-forces and all that. All right, flaps. Yeah, we're good. Let's roll out of here. 0015 Zulu. We're up.
Airborne
280,
time.
American 2422. American 2422, contact departure. Contact departure, American 2422, see ya.
Passing 900 feet, only 300 feet AGL, right over the highway there. That's the 590. Got my house right off to the right, actually. I live right off the 590 over there. You can actually do a little flyover here. Winds aren't too bad. 12 knots to the left, pushing 183. All right, passing 1300. We're at traffic pattern altitude. I'm gonna make a right downwind departure here.
08 Echo, contact departure on 123.7.
Yeah, 123.7 for departure. 7308 Echo. Good night. 1237. Enter. Pop. Rochester departure, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, passing 1,500 for 3,500. Alright, I'm gonna crack a beer.
08 Echo, maintain VFR at or below 3500. Contact departure on 123.7.
Oh shit. Lower to departure 123.7, and yeah, I'll maintain VFR at or below 1,000, or correction, 3,500 feet, 7308 Echo. Nice. Got to switch my comm. Whoops. Rochester departure, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, passing 1,800 for 3,500.
November 7308 Echo, Rochester departure, radar contact.
Alright, cheers. Got me a Dogfish Head Sequence Sour. Change of pace. Continue this climb, passing 2,000 for 3,500 feet. 2.8 miles from Rochester, 17.7 from Geneseo's VOR. I'm actually going to put in Hancock. That's our first VOR, 116.8. That isn't going to hit yet, but it will eventually. We want to leave Rochester on this radio. I love this. Look, you turn the knob and that one works. So awesome. There we go. Alright, so we're heading 151 right now. We want to head a track of about 133. So I'm going to put the heading bug over here on 133 on the G5, the bottom G5. 133. Kind of steering with the rudders here a little bit.
American 99 heavy, speed your discretion, power at array 120.75.
Tower array 12075 for American 99 heavy, thanks. Bye-bye.
Alright, I'm just kind of doing like a little tour here. Alright. There's my heading. Oh yeah, the wind is pushing really hard to the left. 22 knot crosswind there. So I'm gonna really have to adjust my heading bug over about, man, about 13 degrees. All right, that calls for a brewski. Passing 3,500 to go. Or I should probably wait till I get the cruising altitude for this.
Passenger approach 314 Romeo Alpha is climbing through 7,000 feet for 10,000.
314 Romeo Alpha is a
Skyhawk 4 Romeo Alpha, stay
It's a
altitude.
real aircraft. Rochester Air Center owns that one.
314 Romeo Alpha, currently 7,400 feet and climbing.
Let's get a look at the TCAS here, see if there's any traffic. Nothing, no traffic. So, first waypoint is Beeps. As you can see, you're there in about 21 minutes. Let's go to map view. Zoom in, that's a 40 nautical mile radius, we don't need that. I go 5 to 2.5, usually like 2.5 right there. Happy Saturday night watching. And welcome aboard. I run a pretty chill
November
operation.
7308 Echo, Rochester departure VFR altitudes.
Sorry, buddy, I had to take a sip of my beer. VFR altitude 7308 Echo. VFR altitudes, which I'm at 3,500 feet.
08 Echo, good evening.
Hello. But that what he's telling me is I can go beyond 3,500 feet now. I'm not like I was VFR under 3,500. I wasn't supposed to break that barrier. Now it doesn't matter. So I'm trimming it out. Pull back on the RPMs a little bit here. I love having this trim wheel with the trim indicator. And again, if you watch my video that I just posted yesterday, you'll see that. I feature that really quick. It's so cool because the indicator is actually synced to the simulator, so there's no guessing. You just have the indicator. Same thing with the flaps. Alright, I'm going to shut off GPS mode here. So we want to...
685, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240 for VXP 685.
BXP 685, contact
We got it, wow.
Center on
114 miles to
128.025.
Hancock. We got it on the on this radial down here.
VXP 685.
Oh wait, no, sorry, this is Rochester, from Rochester 132. Oh, okay, the top, sorry, VOR 1 is tuned into Hancock. So this ride is on OnAir Airline Manager. Like I said, this is an add-on tool. It's an economic platform where you basically do whatever you want in terms of trying to generate revenue for an airline that you start up from scratch. So I'm right in the beginning phases. I just started. I rented my first Cessna, and I use it to transport passengers, cargo, medical supplies to like kind of obscure places that people need done quickly. I did a trip where I had to take like fresh vegetables from like New York City basically to, or other way around, some farming area out to New York City or something like that. This trip I'm simulating, it's a passenger, a regular passenger that has to go back and forth between Essex County, New Jersey, kind of like near Newark, but this is like a small airport, Caldwell to Class Delta. It's actually the airport that JFK Jr. flew out of. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jay? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you watching and saying hi. Just having a chill evening, man. I got a Dogfish Head Sequence Sour. Had a cookie about a half hour ago, which should start kicking in any minute.
Endeavor 5289, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Just relaxing.
Climb and maintain
enjoying
flight
my
level
Saturday night.
240, Endeavor
Kids in
5289.
bed. Wife's in bed.
7049, that's 243.
I'm enjoying my new rig here.
What runway you set?
This is a real-time, real weather flight. Oscar 024 Zulu. Hit this little button here. Oh, I love that. So it's 8:24 p.m. here in Rochester right now. Thank you, man. I just finished it. I finished it at about 1 a.m. yesterday morning. I was up like overnight, late doing it. And I got my first flight last night, did a live stream, and I'm doing another one tonight. So I'm having a ball with it so far. I posted a video yesterday of like the whole thing, so like if you want to get like a detailed look of everything, check that video out. And feel free to share it. No, I don't care. I'm not like, this isn't going to monetize or anything. This is just a fun way to like hang out and stream stuff a little bit. I have like a very small subscriber count, and it's fun, man. I just like chilling and streaming with a few people. Are you a simmer or pilot or anything like that? Where are you watching from? If anybody's watching. So I'm gonna switch up. I don't know. What do you guys like? So this is the map view on the GTN 650. I kind of prefer the default nav screen. I like this one because it gives me a little better sense of the radial that I should be tracking, and you know, it's got like the estimated time en route there, and the desired track versus the desired track. Yeah, no. Oh, you're working on a 152. Yeah, no, I know, man. So this is modeled after same deal, like a particular Cessna, November 225 Romeo Alpha. Working on your PPL. That's awesome, man. Where are you from? You live in the States? I live in Rochester, New York, just outside of Rochester, a town called Brighton. And I just got into this hobby like within the last, not even the last year. I built the original. This is like a new setup, so I had a totally different panel and setup. Really, it was a lot different, and it was upstairs in my extra room, but I moved it down into my basement so I could crank the volume a little louder and listen to music at night when I'm flying, like right now. I'm just like getting kind of messed up and flying. It's fun as hell. Bangor, Maine. Yeah, man. I've been up to, well, I've been to Portland. But that's is Bangor coastal Maine or not coastal Maine? Because I know that's like two totally different states. Bangor's coast, I believe, right? Love Maine, man. New England's beautiful this time of year, as is Rochester. It's my favorite time of year, weather-wise out here.
Departure 314 Romeo Alpha.
314. So this 314 Romeo Alpha is a different aircraft at Rochester Air Center.
Skyhawk 314 Romeo Alpha Rochester.
It's cool that it's on the air traffic control. But the aircraft that I modeled after is 225 Romeo Alpha, which is like the best aircraft there. But it's as close to spot on as it could be. It's not just the radio stack, but the trim location, the fuel selector, the light panel, the switch, everything is just close to that as I could get it. ELT switch, I mean, it's all pretty much in the same spot. Probably shouldn't be activating that right now, by the way. Hey, what's up, Sess? How are things going in Australia, man? Good morning, I should say. Good morning. Sessim has an awesome channel. He just posted a really cool video, so if anyone's watching on the stream right now, check out Sessim. He posted a cool video about retirement and how cool of a hobby flight simming is. It's a good video. Been posting really good stuff lately, man. You're getting tons of views too. I love that. appreciate it though, man. Thanks for watching, and yeah, it looks great. It feels great. It's exactly what I envisioned. It came to fruition exactly how I wanted it to. I even got the Hobbs meter now. Oh, I gotta watch my course here. Yeah, let's take a look at the map again. Any traffic? Nada. Quiet. I have dynamic traffic on Traffic Global, so it's not like you're gonna run into a lot of general aviation flying out here. This is well, you
JR Racing, contact Cleveland Center on 128.025.
At the right window is Canandaigua, a beautiful town, right on the northern tip of Canandaigua Lake. My favorite finger lake. Cheers, buddy. Oh, I'm loving it too, man. Here, let's have a little toast. Cheers. Happy Saturday, or for you, Sunday morning. Having me Dogfish Head sequence tonight. Sequence sour. I know on the stream, sorry, am I using Beyond ATC or Say Intentions? So this is actually Say Intentions. Beyond ATC is good, man. It's just, I don't really like either platform, but it's the only thing that I can really use that's reliable. The thing I like about it is how reliable it is and how accurate it is, tuning to all the frequencies. But yeah, I prefer Say Intentions over Beyond ATC, but I love Beyond ATC as well for what it does. And that it's not a subscription, like that's what a bonus. It's like VATSIM too. Like I'm not a huge VATSIM guy, but I respect the hell out of it. You know, like being free. It's just not great for general aviation, in my opinion. I prefer Pilot Edge is my go-to. I usually use Pilot Edge, but I don't always want to fly in California. That's what I did last night. I streamed the flight from Las Vegas to San Diego in a Cessna. Well, I'm always going to fly in a Cessna now. I mean, this is just what it's built for. I can actually tune this up to a Cherokee as well, or I could even do the 150. But other than that, I can't do the
American 2422
Caravan anymore, or the Baron. But I don't. They do the panel the place I got this panel from. They do offer like Cherokee panels. They do offer
contact Cleveland Center 124.325.
All sorts of cool shit like that.
24325 American 2422.
G5, dual G5, 650. So yeah, if you want to see this, like I said, I just finished building this panel and finished this whole setup yesterday, really. And I posted a video yesterday morning. It's a quick 3-minute video. I just really quick zoom in and out of like the process going along while I put it together. So please go check that video out that I posted yesterday. Just give it if you're curious about how it looks and how I pulled that off. So Air Manager on the lower left. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's Air Manager running. It's the panel, basically the monitor behind this panel. So that's what you're seeing. Yeah, I figured show it on the stream. It just gives you a little bit of sense that like you understand where I'm at and what I'm doing, right? It doesn't look like I'm just kind of flying through outer space. And I had to get music going on in the background. You know, I love Cardboard, man. You know Robbie. I know Seth, you guys are always talking. I love his streams, or his channel and his streams as well. But he had a really cool stream going where he always had just good, energizing music on in the background, or chill music in the background, and just adds so much to it. Whenever I'm simming or flying long flights like this, I'm always using.
3389, I'm not getting good information here. I apologize. Expect runway 9 left again.
I'm always using.
Alright, 9 left this time on 389 first. Correct.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings here real quick. I got distracted. A little off course with this VOR. I did pick up the VOR track now to Hancock, 93 miles. I got that on my DME1 and VOR2 here. So I got both of my VORs tune into
49
distances.
Echo, climb and maintain
Which I
flight
love.
level 280. 49 Echo,
I'm gonna get
climb
guard
and maintain
on
flight level 340.
Always a wise decision.
Flight level 340.
Oops, that's my altitude. So right now I'm passing 3,800. I should be at 3,500. I'm supposed to be maintaining VFR altitudes. So just got to keep an eye on that. I always hand fly. I try to avoid using an autopilot unless I have to like get up to take a piss or something or I want to drink. I did put a little fridge down here now, so I got a little like beverage fridge. So if I do get thirsty or if I want a beer or something, I don't have to go upstairs. It's just right there. This town right here on the left is Penyan, I believe. Actually, there's an ADF that's tuned here. Should tune into the ADF, get my needle working, see if the needle here works. Let's do this really quick. Hold on. I'm gonna have to use the mouse. I hate that this transponder's not working, by the way. This prop wash transponder crapped out, and my last autopilot did as well. Something about when I rebuild this thing, the prop wash gear doesn't hold up. I love it, but... Alright, let's go, F2, personality 2, ADF, 245. And then this needle right here, see the bottom right needle on the panel? So that's swinging. So that's tuning in now to that's called the automatic direction finder if you don't know. It doesn't tell you distance or anything like that. It just points to a specific thing. They use it a lot like in the Caribbean islands just to make sure that they're heading towards their desired spot. Alright, but I'm going to switch that back to... Alright, gotta get on course here.
Beechcraft 365, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Beechcraft, November 365 X-ray.
So trying to get back to that beeps waypoint. So that is my first waypoint. Gotta be careful though, so, oh shit, you know what I'm not doing? I never leaned out my fuel, here we go. Lean out the mixture. Wasting fuel when I do that, and with OnAir that matters, like you're just burning excess fuel, and fuel's expensive. You're paying $5-6 a gallon at the airports when you fill up the tanks, and you have to have the right amount of fuel in for your flights. And it's tricky too because there's a lot of scenarios where you're simulating heavy cargo. Like I gotta move after I get to Caldwell. I have like this whole thing planned out.
08 Echo, contact Elmira departure on 124.3.
1243 Elmira departure 7308 Echo. Good night. See ya. Elmira departure Skyhawk 7308 Echo with you at 3,800 feet. I'm right over one of the Finger Lakes right now. I think this is Seneca Lake. Then we're going to pass over Ithaca. So
November 7308 Echo, Elmira departure. Departure is on 128.025, not 124.3. Maintain VFR at or below 3500.
Sorry, 128.05, 7308 Echo. Those edibles are really kicking in. Elmira departure, Skyhawk 7308 Echo with you at 3,700 feet.
November 7308 Echo, Hawkins departure. Good evening, Geneva, altimeter 2986.
August departure. That was August. No. Hold on. Radio check.
November 7308 Echo, Elmira departure, roger. Reading you loud and clear.
Alright, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, Elmira departure with you at 3,700. I think same tensions just had a bug.
08 Echo, good evening.
I guess I'm still under flight following. Heading out. Have a good day, buddy. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you, man, always. See you next time. Over over the Finger Lakes. They're called the Finger Lakes because they look like fingers. The glaciers carved them out just south of Lake Ontario, which is the easternmost Great Lake. So it looks like a finger to the left on the 650. You can see Lake Ontario. This is where I live. New York wine country. Not as exotic as you think, though. That's pretty cool. Rochester's got an interesting city. It's not where I'm from. I actually grew up in Buffalo. I moved here 2 years ago. But Rochester's an interesting city. It's like it's a small city. Only like a couple 100,000 people. But a couple of really big companies got their start here, like Kodak, Eastman Kodak, Xerox, Bausch and Lomb, forgetting something. Paychecks, like a lot of big things. I'm forgetting other ones too, but there was a few just major industries that started up in Rochester. Very kind of like a white collar, either very white collar city or very crime ridden and impoverished. Tale of two cities, man. Best of times, worst of times.
OnAir departure, Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, flight level 4000, climbing flight level 5000.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Elmira departure. Good evening, Cortland altimeter 29.88.
So for this flight though, I'm making $520.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
But that doesn't include any of the costs,
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot,
overhead,
climb
fuel,
and maintain flight level 230.
landing fees. I mean, it's everything. So you only clear in one flight like this, you only clear maybe a couple $100, but and then some of it has to be factored in for maintenance, lease fees, all that, like the cost of the lease. So you don't make too much unless you keep at it. And I don't have time to do this like every day. But the weekends, kids get to bed early. If I can get them to bed early, I can get a good flight in like this. Drinking and eating edibles and flying. Cookies hitting hard now. Only at a half, but they're like anywhere from 50 to 75 milligrams per cookie. So I got anywhere between 25 and 38 there, which I have pretty high tolerance, but let's turn some music up here. Might have to finish the other half though. Anybody watching here? Got 4 people in here. That's cool, man. Well, what's up, everybody? I don't know if that counts me. I'm watching on my phone here, so I don't know if that
Cessna Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, contact Ithaca Tower on 119.6.
Ithaca. Ithaca is an incredible place. If you've never heard of it.
Cessna Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, climb and maintain flight level 250.
School, Cornell University.
250, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Big Red. Beautiful city though. Very small. Like it's more of a big town. Like it feels like it's got this huge village center. You know, quintessential New York charm. Old town. Old, charming, like mystique to it. But Cornell is like one of the most beautiful college campuses I've ever seen. You walk around Cornell University like this time of year. Holy shit. It's gorgeous. And I've seen, I mean, like, obviously it's different than like if you go to like Stanford or UCSB or places like that, which are obviously gorgeous campuses as well, but in its own right, and it's like northeastern. I prefer this kind of environment anyway. I'm born and bred northeastern man. But Ithaca's actually right up here at the very southern tip. You can actually see the airport already. It's called Ithaca Tompkins. I'll point the compass right at it here. Alright. just above the compass. That's Ithaca Tompkins Airport. We'll fly right over Ithaca here, so we'll get a nice view of it out of the front window when we come over the lake here. But it's right at the southern tip of the lake, and then there's all these big rolling hills. Pretty good elevation for the northeast, you know, like a couple thousand feet at least, rolling up over the lakes. Great hiking out here, great trails, great waterfall.
Firefly 314, contact
It's
Syracuse
different.
approach on
It's not like
134.275.
California wine, like drinking the reds. It's like all this. New York wine is like sweeter wines, like Rieslings and stuff like that, which I don't really prefer. But
Elmira departure, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, flight level 3000, climbing flight level 5000. Climb and maintain 5000, turn left heading 145 vectors to Binghamton, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Binghamton. Shit, here, watch my opposite. Oh wait, yikes! What's going on, man? My trying too hard to save on my fuel flow. I gotta keep an eye on that. I don't know if you saw my RPM gauge was flickering and. Oh, doesn't matter. We're good. Shared this channel with a couple of my buddies from high school who are just awesome guys, but just such assholes, and I love it. Told them to get on here and make fun of me and talk shit. I'm really hoping they do at some point. The running jokes is that I'm a very big guy. I'm like 6'7" inches tall. Like that's like almost LeBron James's height. Weigh about 245 pounds. But I have a huge head, and so like. One of my buddies posted yesterday on my video, and I posted the video of the rig that you should have made it a hot air balloon simulator, because then it could be like your head could be the balloon or something like that. I would love it if they got on here and started doing shit, but they got lives. I get it.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Contact New York Center on 133.35.
New York Center on 133.35, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Sounds more like I should be flying in the Caribbean. Alright, Hancock VOR 116.8. Yeah, I'm tuned into that here, so I gotta get to 2. That's 68 miles away. See that right here on my DME, distance measuring equipment. This is Rochester. We're 54 miles from Rochester now. So almost about halfway to Hancock. First real DME waypoint, VOR waypoint. Airspace alert. Which airspace? Oh, going to Binghamton. They'll probably send me off to Binghamton.
3362, JetBlue 311. We're stick room 10, no center.
Affirmative.
Gus 5476, you're southbound, maintain 900,000.
9,000, Gus 5478.
JetBlue 311, thanks.
So again, $520 for this flight. I mean, kind of horrible. But the fuel alone is going to cost almost half of that. You're going to have to buy 26 gallons, so not half of it, but overall, 20% of it.
And center on
This is just the
3430. Can you confirm after 2 baths direct to DeMont?
Plus wear and tear,
Runway
lease
3430,
cost,
now you can turn right direct Kirk. Should
about
take him
$100 a
north
day to
down
lease
1%
this thing.
center.
Copy that. Thank you.
Data
To Kirk,
maintenance,
Envoy
I should
3430.
say.
You're down to 7
The
now.
lease is more than that. Lease
On the
is,
way to 7, yes. To Envoy 3430.
well, it's probably over $200 a day. $250 a day. So really, what I'm pretty much breaking even. Just doing this flight. If I did this flight, they factor in everything too, landing fees.
Number 249, OnAir altimeter 3004.
3004 for Lobo 249.
Oops, gotta watch this kind of shit because
Climb and maintain 320, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
33.62.
Going to
I had to just
133.35, citation Whiskey Tango
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Say hello and make fun of me.
290.62, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Going to 133.35, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Runway 3389, just verify direct to Kirk now. Descend maintain
I gotta get
7,000.
down too high.
Direct Kirk and
4,000.
7,000. Almost at
Alright, what is that? That's Binghamton out the right window. Beautiful, exotic place. Nah! It's a dump. Oh, I gotta get another beer in a second. That's why I got autopilot. So go get another beer if I wanted to. I gotta trim her down a little bit. It's Binghamton.
5 flying 160.
Oh no, that's Ithaca. What am I talking about? Binghamton. Shit. I wish that was Binghamton. Maybe I don't need another drink. I'm not just talking about Ithaca too. That's the Oedipal that kicked in. Flying
Good
now.
morning, Envoy 3430 out of 9.7 for 7,000. Envoy 3430, expect 10 center. 10 center, Envoy 3430.
What can you do? Check something.
JetBlue 311, just trying to maintain 4,000. 4,000, JetBlue 311.
Just 4252, did you check in with November?
Yes, sir. We have November Sky 4252.
Set it, write it down, and now you'll be running 9 left for you.
9 left, thanks.
I think I'm gonna need another beer.
Skyhawk 585. Bravo Kilo
Shit.
Elmira departure contact. Ithaca Tompkins Tower on 119.6. So long.
Contact tower on 119.6, Skyhawk 5, Bravo Kilo. Good day.
6,000 for Skyhawk 5478. As November. Whiskey 4734, Chicago Bird, running 9 left.
Citation November 722 Zulu, Mike Elmira, approach Roger. Blue 311, just on maintain 3,000. Alright, 3,000, all hostile down, jump through.
Yeah, I'll pilot this thing for a second. Altitude, alright. I got some quick text.
24.35.
2435. Envoy 3389. Bye.
Yeah.
Runners 9128, descend to maintain 4,000.
Descend to 4,000 for Runners 9120.
Approach, good evening, Delta 1205 at 10,000 with off.
Delta 1205, approach, expect runway 35 right, the altimeter is 3016.
Okay, 35 right on 3016, Delta 1205.
Delta 1205, descend at your discretion, cross Pegasus at or above 4,000, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
Okay, we'll cross Pegasus at or above
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, contact New York Center on 133.35.
Climb and maintain 280, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Didn't work.
Freight runners 9120, turn 10 degrees right, expect a visual approach, descend and maintain 2,500.
Wrong radio, 10 degrees right, down to 2,500, plane at visual, Freight Runners 9120.
Message.
Approach, good evening, Turbo 460 with you at 10.5, descending to 10,000 with information. Echo.
Okay, Reservoir 460, low approach, good evening, expect runway 35 right, altimeter is 3016.
Oh, man.
3016, Turbo 460.
Yeah, I need another beer. Hold on. Be right back.
Exit Jet 678, maintain 250 knots till further bus.
250 knots until further advised, exit Jet 678.
Southwest 1435, you want us to comply with the speeds on your arrival or you still need 250?
And who was that request?
Southwest 1435.
Southwest 1435, resume normal speed.
Normal speeds on 1435.
Archer 254, contact Syracuse departure on 134.275. Southwest 1435, reduce speed to 210, then descend to maintain at 900,000. Turn left heading 360, vector placement.
9,000, left turn to, what was the heading for Southwest 1435?
360 on the heading.
What's up, asshole?
Heading to 1435.
You're right. I don't think I can eat this either. Well, you're good.
Approach, boutique,
That's what makes it so fun.
with you leveling 11,000, we have Victor.
Pushing
runway 8. Expecting visual runway, boutique 813.
Thank you, man. That's all I needed. All right.
Southwest
3335, just on maintain 8,000. Turn right 120 and 787 right localizer.
8,000, right turn 120.
That was my sister.
7 right localizer.
Just hit the garage while I hit the deer. But I tried to hit that deer. I didn't like the way it was looking at me. Oh, thank you, Mark. That's all I needed, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. I'm so ripped right now. It's great. Show you where I'm flying here.
Departure.
November Tango 87 Sierra Delta,
climbing to 5,000 feet.
Beautiful
November
exotic
Tango
Binghamton,
87
New
Sierra
York.
Delta, Elmira departure, radar contact. Clear direct, Jamestown.
Still wrong here. Not much. They're talking to me. Were they talking to me? Seriously, I don't know. Let's find out. Approach, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, second last. Are you guys drinking tonight, or what are you doing? Where's Shit Dog?
08 Echo, say again, November 7308 Echo.
Come on, we need Adam in here. And we Derek Smith, dude. Can't wait to fly to Columbia. I already flew to Norman's Cay. Flew Boca Raton to Norman's Cay in this plane. Who's my co-pilot, Mrs. Keating? Yeah, that's why you can't see her head. This is exactly what I needed. Hello, Mrs. Keating. I'd say wave to the camera, but the hands tied up. Just in case you don't know, Mrs. Keating, there's a lot of D's in that family, I'll put it to you that way. And we all know how they all got there. A lot of D's. Giant goddamn head. Oh my god. He's nuts. That's where she got him from. A lot of D's in that family. Dean Keating. See, I told you this would be fun. Just make fun of people. Is Smith gonna hop on, or is he over at Potter's? Is Adam hanging out with his friend? All his friends. I have friends, Nate. Really? Because I was your roommate in college, and you didn't even have any friends in college. So, how many friends could you possibly have at 45? T. Smith should be in that family. He's just good as gotten the seed planted in him. Oh my god. Oh, what are you guys drinking tonight? I got me a Dogfish.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Contact
Dogfish
Ithaca Tower on 119.6.
Sequence sour.
Tower on 119.6. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Candies at Potters. Holy shit. Keating's probably staying late after a lacrosse game to help put the equipment away. Oh shit, there's Orion. Orion's built. Centaurus has no friends. I know, you're always encouraging him in the group chat. Yeah, Adam, people like you. 1-800-NO-WAY. Do people like Adam? 1-800-NO-WAY. See, if he was here to defend himself, but he's gonna act like a bitch, so.
08 Echo, contact Binghamton departure on 127.55.
Binghamton departure 12755, 730 Echo. Binghamton approach, Skyhawk 7308 Echo with you, 3,500. Hello? Binghamton approach, Skyhawk 7308 Echo, 3,500. Adam's out of minutes.
08 Echo, reading you loud and clear.
Well, then why didn't you say so, asshole? You're supposed to respond to me when I check in with you after a handoff. How's California going, Mark? How you liking living in the Bay Area? You like Walnut Creek, right?
904 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, contact New York Center on 133.35.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta meet up with my buddy Jake, dude. He's super cool.
133.35 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Take your bride to be to the San Francisco
climate maintain 420, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
To a really good show. He's awesome, dude. Like, he's actually pretty normal for like a musician. Oh, you move next Friday? Nice. This cricket phone's off. Is he? I gotta check the group text. Is anyone in there? Oh. This is boring as fuck. This is boring. I know, man. I had to go get a beer and finish the other half of that cookie. My buddy, I gotta show you these pics. Actually, I'm gonna send them to you right now in the group chat. I was over at his place yesterday, but he just let's just say he had a nice harvest. Yeah. Unless you want me to send you pictures of my kids, I know you like those. I just sent them in the group text. Probably shouldn't share those on YouTube. Not that anyone's really watching. Why won't they watch? Black Hawk. You're moving to Black Hawk? Cool. Black Hawk sounds nice. This is boring as fuck. I know, it's supposed to be boring, man. You're supposed to like fall asleep to this shit. But yeah, I'm talking like harvested over like 15 pounds. Those everything that's hanging in the picture, it looks a lot smaller in the picture than it actually is. Like those are some big branches.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
The Conjuring 4, nice. So who's your new wife, man? I shouldn't say your new wife, first wife. Where'd you meet her? Are you hanging out with her right now? If you are, tell her I said hello. But I've never met her, so I don't know if that's like weird. But yeah, I just finished building this shit, man. I finished this yesterday. I stayed up super late the night before last. I was up till like 1 in the morning putting it all together and couldn't sleep and got it done. This is all laser printed. This whole panel is laser printed, not 3D printed. Nothing's 3D printed. All these Arduino knobs are programmed into the Air Manager, the software running the instruments behind the panel mask on the monitor. This is a monitor, touchscreen monitor, but it runs as a GTN 650 GPS unit. So that's the one I usually prefer, so it shows our course. I gotta get back on course here, so hold on. So on the G5, this is the one on the bottom here. I'm turning that, that'll turn the aircraft. See if there's any traffic. Nothing. Guess there's not a lot of people flying around Binghamton. That's weird. But this is dynamic.
Citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
I know, it's legit, man. I put tons of
Maintain
work into this.
300, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Took me like a year.
30.27, citation Whiskey Tango.
I had a shittier looking like
correct
panel like that I built out of wood, but this is all. This is actually acrylic, believe it or not. This whole thing is acrylic, and it's basically strapped onto a monitor on this side, and then this side is just a cutout where I could mount all the radios and like the ELT. It's legit. Everything works. I mean, everything is totally mapped. There's not one thing in a Cessna you couldn't do in here. Watch the video I posted yesterday if you didn't see that, because I think I sent it to the group chat. I'm sure you watched it like 5 times. Liar! Man, where's Adam? Swing on down to Jamestown. I heard, didn't you have a? That's where he's flying from. No, I'm flying from Rochester, New Sean. That's the cargo. That is the cargo, dude. This is kind of fun, man. Just getting fucked up and live streaming a flight.
Up to 150 to Binghamton, then on navigation, climb and maintain 450, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
That's what that's code
Citation
for.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Contact Elmira departure on 124.3.
Actually, the airport I'm flying to, it's out of Caldwell, New Jersey. It's actually right next to Jess's place, the place that she has in New Jersey. But it's the airport that John F. Kennedy Jr. flew out of on the flight where he died. Where he crashed into the Long Island Sound in a plane kind of like this. You guys are still watching. The Bills suck. I think that Bean's got to go unless the defense like really turns it around here. It's got to be Bean and McDermott, dude. We got to start over. There's going to be coaches available, guys that could do something with this team. But they suck right now, and they've sucked all season. I didn't care when they were 4-0. I knew they sucked. They looked like shit against every team except for the Jets, and it's the Jets. Come on, it's like a JV team. It's like playing a college team. And you get them twice, and you still can't secure the 1 seed, much less win the division. Gonna lose to New England? Come on, at home? Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys drinking tonight? What's the drink? What are we sipping on, boys? Other than each other. Just kidding. Talking to if anyone's watching that doesn't understand talking to a couple of my buddies from high school. And they're total dicks.
Contact Binghamton approach on 118.6.
Contact Binghamton approach on 118.6. Air Kansas 6.
ADF needles swinging down here at the bottom right. You can see that on the left, on the bottom left corner, that panel, the bottom right instrument. That's a little yellow arrow that's swinging around. It's tuned into an ADL automatic direction finder beacon in Penn, New York. So it's kind of like losing that signal, freaking out. Patterson? Seasons over. What do you mean Patterson? He's definitely not Billy Bean. He, I look back at him, man, and he's got so much credibility, like across the league. And you have to give him credit for taking the swing and getting up there to draft Josh. You have to give him that. And I mean, that you could say Josh has saved his job. Yeah, but I mean, you know, like he took the shot. Like, let's be honest, we all wanted Josh Rosen. I was pissed. I thought they were taking Rosen. I thought Rosen was the next Aaron Rodgers. Oh, you're drinking Dogfish too? Right on, man. Wow. I actually had a dinner with the guy that founded Dogfish Head and the guy that founded Sam Adams in Rochester at the Wegmans headquarters last year. Actually, it was was that 2 seasons ago? It was like a Thursday night, and the Bills were playing the Bucks on Thursday Night Football,
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot,
and we won the
climb and
game.
maintain flight level
It was like a really
290.
tough game. But we basically got selected to go to this like dinner for like a variety of reasons. But basically, we buy a lot of Dogfish Head and Sam Adams, like 2 beers that I love. And Sam Adams bought Dogfish Head. I don't know if you knew that. So we had like a dinner with this like billionaire who founded Samuel Adams, and he told his whole story, and it was an awesome dinner that had like pairings with all the beers. So like he had like a cherry wheat that went really well with like this pork dish that they served. And like Wegmans put the event on, and it was legit. It wasn't like Wegmans like going to the grocery store, which, as you know, is fucking awesome. But it was like Wegmans putting on an event for billionaires, like that kind of shit, which you know Wegmans can do. Like they have a really nice restaurant really close to my house called Next Door, which is right next door to the really nice Wegmans in Pittsford, which is like the area where I live, which is it's a nice area for Rochester. I know you guys shit on Rochester all the time, but like it has nice suburbs. Like Pittsford's awesome, Brighton's great, Penfield's nice, Victor's nice, Webster's really nice. Like there's really nice parts of Rochester. It's just the burbs. The city sucks. Like Buffalo, the city of Buffalo is so much better than Rochester. Food is so much better in Buffalo. But the suburbs in Rochester are awesome. And if you have kids, like I know you guys don't, but why don't I land? I gotta go all the way to Caldwell, man. I'm actually doing this. Here, let me pull this shit up. Let me show you what I'm doing. This music fucking sucks too, by the way. What's panel? Here, let me pull this up for a second. Control task. So this is like an add-on called OnAir Airline Manager.
Departure. Piper 258 Delta
Basically, you start your own company.
At 3200. Piper November 258 Delta Golf. Binghamton approach. Radar contact.
So right now I'm doing a charter job from Rochester to Caldwell, and then I'm getting to Caldwell because I got to pull all this freight, and I'll get $1,000 to do it. But it's a lot of weight. It's like 618 pounds of freight. But you get paid, and it's like a whole economic system. So I'm like renting this aircraft, You pay all the overhead, all the fuel costs, everything. It's like a real legit. See, like right now, my value of the company is only $1,200 bucks, but that's what I made in a couple weeks. But the more you do, and then the bigger loads you take, and which I could take a big load, as you know, the more money you make. So, you know, it's the way of the world. The bigger load you could take, the more money you make. So that's what it is basically. I'm running. So I have to do this flight to Caldwell, New Jersey. That's actually right by my sister's place. But I'm getting paid like $500 bucks, and then fuck what I do. God damn it. New motors. Pow. Got it. Got it. Alright. Rochester's Woodland Reserve, dude. Oh, that's better than Dogfish Head. I gotta get back into liquor, man. I don't drink enough liquor anymore. I used to drink bourbon all the time. Rye. Love Bullet for some reason. Bullet Rye. Johnny Blue, dude. Johnny Blue is the best drink on the planet. I don't care how much more expensive scotch you can find. I've done blind taste tests with that shit, and I'm always taking Johnny Blue over everything. That is the best. I definitely do take big loads. Day or night. Oh, that fucking edible is kicking in hard. This was great. So the pic I sent to you, that guy, he basically gave me a garbage bag full. Literally, just filled up a garbage bag, like a 13-gallon garbage bag. He said, yeah, just take it. So I'm just baking now. Baking with, I'm making butter. Baking like crazy. Because I'm trying to spare my lungs. I got lung issues. Always have. I've always had asthma. You started off with Johnny Blue tonight? You fucker. You're living the dream. Are you with your girl tonight, or what are you doing? Are you hanging out just by yourself? Are you both with your girls, or you're both by yourselves? Your girls are probably out. You know, doing what girls do when they go out. We trust them, right? Right? I don't. I trust. I mean, I trust my wife, but I mean, you know, like, come on. I see how girls act when they're out in bars, especially the married ones. Starving. Starving for passion and affection. It's pathetic. Grow the fuck up, ladies. That's what college is for. Sorry if you're a lady and watching. I hope I didn't lose followers or get canceled. I like rye, bourbon, and scotch. Yeah. I don't think bourbon's gross, man. But what is the rye that you like, man? Because Bullet for me is like, I like Bullet bourbon and Bullet rye. I just think it depends on the brand. You get it's like vodka, right? Like most vodka, you can't just drink it by itself, but certain brands you can. Like a martini. Have a martini with the right vodka. It's delicious. You don't even need. It's just you just need a cold glass of vodka. But you buy that shit that's charcoal filtered out of the big plastic 175 with the handle. This shit's disgusting. She went to bed. With who? Yeah, I like bourbon too. I like bourbon. But Johnny Blue, man. Johnny Blue is it's the pinnacle. There's nothing better. Dude, where the fuck is Adam? Don't you guys live near him? In West Palm Beach? Get him on here. Go. I watched no college football today. I've been dicking around with this thing all weekend. And trying to play the father figure as well. No, I'm a good dad. It's just, fuck, man. Not easy. Starving for peace. Yeah, it's my favorite news station too, man. NBC doesn't do it for me. You like any kind of pig. Oh, dude, this is so much more fun with you guys on here. Seriously, though, man. Thank you. Thank you. Just hit my big fucking head on the ceiling. How many times a day I hit my head on shit? Bullet ain't bad, dude. How far behind is this chat, by the way? I'm getting, like, you just texted me that bullet ain't bad. I feel like I said that 10 minutes ago. That could just be the edibles, though. Time really has no play here tonight. Where the fuck's Adam? I already know Keating is staying after a lacrosse game. He's gonna be home late. I'm not gonna even bother texting him on a Friday night. He's gonna put in that overtime. He's in a puddle of his own vomit. Hanging with his buddy. Wearing his buddy. Do you want to see what this looks like in daylight? Here, watch this. And then, oh wait, I forgot I got it set to, oh shit, no, I'm doing flight tracking, I can't do that. I actually have to track world time. Being a good dad's like being a great janitor. Dude, you know you love those janitors, man. We had some good ones. Remember the guy at the high school with the mullet that Mark wanted to fight? And that guy would have kicked the shit out of Mark. To alter the weight distribution of, yeah, of course, man. So I fly very top heavy, so I needed like very weighted instrumentation below the waistline to negatively affect the high center of gravity. So yes, definitely. I should probably be flying with a cow hanging under the under the plane like in Apocalypse Now when they're flying away with that cow that they turn into steaks off the helicopter. Yeah, that's because you're probably not watching live, dickface. Got picked up by Lakeland PD. Again? Lakeland PD has enough problems and Keating's just one more. He's going away for a long time. Let's check this out. Watch this. Watch how cool this fucking panel is. Push any button. I'm gonna hit this one right here. Boom. Changes it to Fahrenheit. Go to local time. Boom. Go to a clock. There you go. I could set like a little stopwatch for dead reckoning flying. And that's when you're not using GPS or any kind of navigational tools other than just timing. That's how they did it in the old days. That's what my dad did. A lot of dead reckoning. Shit in the garbage every day. I can see you doing that. Oh, fuck. I think this is my last beer. I'm gonna have to have like a seltzer. Gotta get this thing off my leg. This is serious enough. I don't need to hook the thing up to my leg. Going back in the pilot pouch. Let's see what we got here. About 21 minutes to my next waypoint. Fight adults. Oh my god. I'll never forget a situation that happened outside of Dick's Sporting Goods. We couldn't have been more than 14, man. This had to have been 1995. And it was all I remember being there was Mark and Jay Albritton. But it was bad. It was my first real exposure to how couldn't fuck with these dudes. Some adult walked in the place and kind of, I don't know what it was. He just didn't like the fact that like teenagers were sitting out there. I don't know. Nobody said anything to him, but he just gave somebody a look, and I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was Jay actually. I think Jay said something, and the guy was like, "Oh, he was feeling strong today." And then Mark like snapped like, "Oh, I feel strong every day." And Jay was like, the guy had like a ponytail on and threatened to rip it out and stick it up the guy's ass or something. And the guy was with his wife, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm 14 years old. I'm not ready for this life. I play the cello. I'm not gangster." Can you see this? Yeah, I can see it. I can see your text. I'm just monologuing away, and I'm concentrating on flying a little bit here. It's kind of hard though. The edible is in full effect now. So I had a whole cookie. The cookie was anywhere between 50 and 75 milligrams. The picture I sent you, that's where I got the cookies from. I mean, he just makes them with, like, he knows how much butter he puts in. He just makes them crazy. He tells you to take a bite, you're good. And it's a big cookie. Oh shit, let's go off. You know what I'm gonna do here? It's late again. It's alright, man. Fuck it. I mean, it's not instant, but it might be because I'm trying to stream it HD. So there's like, and on you and Jay are sus. Whatever, motherfucker. You always wanted to hang out with me. Okay, this is what the panel looks like in regular light. Close that shit. I remember one time, Mark and Jay. All right, so I went to Chi-Chi's with my family, and oh whoops, I went to Chi-Chi's with my family. Cookies. So I went to Chi-Chi's with my family one night, and I told Mark to go there. I was like, "Yo, go there and just get like free chips and leave. How funny would that be?" And so he actually did, and him and Jay went. And I forget who else you were with. I want to say you were with like Vincent Evans and somebody else, one other person that I can't remember who it was. And you guys all walked in and saw us sitting there and walked past our table to get seated, but you were obviously like all super high, and you wanted to like pretend you didn't know us, but like you walked past us and Jay like snickered like, "Oh, it's family fun night at my last name," which I'd prefer not to put on YouTube. And it's family fun night, which was like a reference to like Full House. It was something like Danny Tanner did every night with his, like every Friday or something. They did like family fun night. and then I said, "Oh, I see you're by here. I see you're here by yourself. What is it, like broken home night again at the Albritton's house?" It was so funny. And I was with my family. My mom. My mom she's a hard ass lady. She gave me a look. Oh. Evans was such a tool. Chi-Chi's is closed. I can't believe how old we're getting, man. 44. I'm gonna be 45 years old in 2 months. Crazy. 45, halfway to 90. I'm not making it to 90. I can can tell you that much. Even with my genetics, my lifestyle choices are going to override my genetics. Flying pretty low here. So here, I'm gonna pull up, this is the terrain page on the GTN. So it shows if like I'm gonna hit any hills, because I'm gonna be going over the Catskills. So if I was off to my left, you can see the Catskill Mountains over there. Anything that's red, I would hit at my current altitude. So go in. Yellow means you're getting close. Yellow, you want to avoid that. You're within a couple hundred feet. Red, you're gonna crash into a mountain. So flying VFR, which means visual flight rules, meaning I'm not getting any kind of help from air traffic control. I'm just doing my own thing. It means you got to navigate. You got to know where the terrain is, where the obstacles are. I'm not watching Notre Dame. What's going on? What's the score? Who they? I don't even know who they're playing. How are we liking this music, by the way? It's perfect for me right now. I'm baked out of my mind. Driving to Little League. What are you doing? What are you doing at Little League, man? I thought you weren't allowed to go there anymore.
235 for Mid-South 260.
Oh shit. Fourth quarter. I want to watch the game, but I gotta keep eyes on the stream.
262, Roger.
I don't have a TV over here.
Direct here at about 5 miles. I need to keep clear of Restrainer 37.
USC just did the work strict way. Sounds like the Bills. I hate bad trick plays. It pisses me off so bad when the Bills do that shit. I literally, my kids know what a psycho I am when the Bills do stuff like that. Joe Brady. My daughter knows Joe Brady's name. Not in a good sense.
Low Mid-South 260, just make sure 3000 was around this time, LT.
Mid-South 262 affirmative. When I get you on course, I'll have higher winds.
Okay, thank you.
Where the fuck is Adam? Come on, he's got to get on here. Yeah, man. A lot of butts. I just saw your. I should call you Butts. Your name is like literally on YouTube. Wasn't a sick jet sweep to Dawson Knox. All right, guys. This is the biggest play of the season. We're gonna do a jet sweep to Dawson Knox. We got Elijah Moore. We got Curtis Samuel. Nope. They'll expect that. There's a reason they won't expect Dawson Knox, though. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate the Bills sometimes, man. Like, I love them so much. Oh shit, I'm almost at my waypoint. I'm gonna be landing this thing in the next... Here, let's check the flight plan. 53. Alright, so if I look over here at the green clock, current time is 0140 Zulu. So over here on my GPS, oh, that was such a productive cough when you did that. I'll be arriving at around 0232, so just under an hour. So I got another hour of this. I'll probably be landing in an hour, considering I'll probably have to do an approach and fly the correct traffic pattern. It takes time. You got to reduce your speed when you descend. You've got to Fantasy bench in 2019. I fucking hate fantasy too, by the way. Finally, George Kittle and CeeDee Lamb are coming back for me at least, but Jesus, like losing the mark by like not even like a half a point. It was like by like 0.2 of a point because the Broncos defense got me -5 points and CeeDee Lamb got injured before he could make a catch for a month. Give me a fucking break. I had the worst luck with fantasy. I'm out of beer.
2.2 above that.
Flight 198, departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, flight 198.
Twilight 198, contact center on 121.17, we'll see you.
2117, good day, Twilight 198.
08 Echo, contact New York departure on 132.75.
New York departure, oh shit. What'd you say? 13, I just swore. Sorry about that. 13475. Say again, last 7308 Echo. Probably gonna get kicked off the
Shuttle
service.
5930, resume normal speed, contact center. 08 Echo, contact New York departure on 132.75.
13275, thanks. 7308 Echo. New York departure, Skyhawk 7308 Echo with you, 3,500 feet. Auto draft. You never have to auto draft. Give me a break, dude. I drafted the night before my son.
7308 Echo, New York departure. Good evening.
My wife was
Andy's altimeter 29999er.
299ers, 7308 Echo. So I gotta bring up the altimeter. Check it out. The top, the one you can see it on the bottom left of the screen. I gotta bring this up to 29.99. How sick is that? The knob works. How sick is that? Yeah, go finish watching the game, asshole. Thanks. See how it is. Thanks for tuning in, butt.
Skyhawk 6 Romeo Romeo, contact Boston Center on 134.3.
134.3, Skyhawk 6 Romeo Romeo. This is Jet 6 Romeo Romeo, ready to copy IFR to Saranac Lake.
There's on request. Stand by.
Here at departure, this is Foxtrot 180, request IFR clearance
Flying over
to
Liberty Golf Course. Sorry.
Philadelphia.
While I grab the
Sullivan
paperwork.
County. So I'll make $520 on this flight. And my company value up to over just a little $2,000, which basically in 3 weeks isn't great, but just getting started on this airline manager app, or add-on I should say, OnAir. It's called OnAir Airline Manager. It's cool. I mean, I'm doing like the most challenging platform. If I was doing a more relaxed format, which they have different options, I wouldn't be bleeding money like I am with all the costs, but you got to kind of keep up on it with the flying, which I don't really do. I do, but I've been rebuilding this panel. So this weekend I've been really using it a lot, but it's been super fun. Very happy with it. This is a legit simulator from my basement. I had it upstairs in my spare room. I wanted it down here so I could play music and be louder, stream. Don't worry about volume or making sound or getting interrupted. Love my family, but I need my space too. But after I put it in the basement, man, I just went to town on it. It took me a couple months to really put this whole thing down here and get ready. It's been since like August I've been working on it. I finished yesterday. Posted a video. Check out the video. Posted it yesterday. Probably shutting the autopilot off, but I'm just kind of zoning out listening to the music, kind of like this worry-free. Let's tune into a VOR here because we're about to make a turn. So Huguenot is on 1. What's that? Let's see. I need glasses. Like 116.1. Not this one. But, so we're about, well, we're not about, we're 25.7 nautical miles from Huguenot. That's the VOR DME. We're going to be flying past that. That's near like Port Jervis, New Jersey. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania border, kind of. Let's put the map up.
Delta Bravo at 4,800.
Delta Bravo. We got Whiskey Tango Foxtrot and Delta Bravo.
Delta Bravo, New York Center, Roger.
Come on, guys.
Skyhawk 172, Delta Bravo, New York Center, I need to amend your flight. Can you tell me your destination?
What the fuck?
Currently heading northbound with no particular destination. Eventually we'll be turning southbound to 5 November Yankee 5.
Switch the temperatures outside, so I get to push this red button here on the chronometer. 12 degrees Celsius outside, or how many Fahrenheit? Push it again, 53. Got the red button on there, I love it. Got everything, everything is mapped. It's done. This is how I envisioned it. Got the panel illuminated nicely at night. Now let me show you what it looks like without the red light, so you can see what it would look like in daylight. There we go. That's the natural light color of it. Pretty sweet, huh? Let's put on the DOT for you. Transponder's acting up right now. I don't need it. I got it working on the 650. I should shut that off. Because I do not have an emergency, and that's what that's for. It's an emergency beacon. Transmitter. But at night, the natural color of a glare shield is red, so that's why we go red. Yeah, you know what? There's a little lag on my stream. I can see it because I'm watching the stream as I switch the light color. So that it's like a buffering thing with the HD and filters out content, make sure everything's okay. Alright, here comes my turn. 4 miles. See it in the map, I'm going to be making a right turn out that way. This is weird. So then we're going to be turning towards Camo and then H-U-O, Huguenot. That's the VOR, which is 22.8 miles away. Nautical miles. Very happy with this though. This is so cool. I always wanted something like this in my house. It was between this or a racing hit. I wanted to originally do one where I can go interchangeably, but I realized how hard that would be because to convert everything, I mean, you can keep like the main structure, but I didn't like the structure. I didn't want like a cage that I was sitting in. So So I just customized a desk and built a desk basically. Went from there. I just started learning as I went. Watched a lot of YouTube videos. YouTube's a great resource. Great resource. I don't know how kids today have a hard time learning anything with how much information. Back when I was a kid, it was hard to access information. Alright, we got a turn here, 1.5 nautical miles. Let's get on our default nav view. I prefer 50 seconds. Butzik, I know you're not watching anymore, but if in the very small chance that you are, fill me in on what's happening on Notre Dame game. I got no way to watch it in here. When I'm streaming, I can't watch TV too, because I'm using my phone. I gotta keep in mind. All right, right to 2:01 in 3 seconds. All right, so check this out. On the bottom G5, the G5 second unit, return to 2:01. So I just take this knob right here, rotate that to 2:01. The plane will turn itself right to that heading. How awesome is that? Same autopilot technology the airliners have. But this is a Cessna. It's just general aviation. Okay, we're on track for Huguenot. Not much out here. Flying over some, this wouldn't really be the Poconos, would it? I guess this is the Poconos, yeah. Yeah. The Pocono Mountains, kind of. Eastern edge. But mountains east of the Mississippi, it's not the same as mountains west of the Mississippi, as you probably all know. These are more like hills out here. It's easier for GA flying. It's less stressful. The only thing that's tougher about flying out here is the weather. But you don't have the elevation. It's easier to operate these smaller aircrafts because the air isn't as thin. You don't have the fuel consumption. The engine isn't working as hard. Flying at elevation is tough in Cessnas. Oh man, I'm like full-fledged. I don't know if I should have finished that cookie. Good chat, man. Good stuff. Good boys. Watch my heading here. I'm a little off course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Maintain 9000, turn right heading 150, cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Grumman 16 Lima, radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach on this frequency.
Oh my god, there's a huge lag on the video. No wonder.
3000, Echo Mike Clear Sierra.
I'm watching the video right now and it's showing the gray
maintain 5000.
screen where I just went straight natural light instead of the red light. It was so long ago. No wonder. You know what I think I'm going to do? It's going to be almost 11 o'clock soon, but I'm going to be landing. Let's check the flight plan here. This is going to 36. Be landing in 40 minutes. 45. But 45 minutes. So, yeah, maybe not. This will probably be it. I was thinking of maybe doing like a scenic tour of Manhattan. That looks pretty awesome in the sim at night. We'll see how I'm feeling. It's getting pretty late. It's already going to be like 11:45 by the time I'm done. That's if I don't go through Manhattan, which will take me another 45 minutes. But it is Saturday night, so who gives a shit, right? If I'm up, I'm up.
Miami field for the ILS runway 9 about 3 Papa Tango. Please direct Miami field for the ILS runway 9 approach into Stewart 3 Papa Tango.
Skyhawk 8 Papa Tango, contact Stewart Tower on 121.0.
What happened? What's wrong with my flight plan here? Why isn't it activating? Oh. Alright, Huguenot should be on what radio here? 019. Let's adjust that. A little bit of a right turn.
108 Papa Tango, 1,400 climbing to 5,000.
Skyhawk 108 Papa Tango, New York approach, radar contact. Clear direct IGN, climb and maintain 5,000.
Direct Kingston, climb and maintain 5,000. 8 Papa Tango.
Skyhawk 8 Papa Tango, contact Boston Center on 134.3.
Wow, wind's pushing me 17 knot. Headwind we're flying into. Slightly to the left, if you look in the bottom G5, you can take a look at the wind. Coming in at 229, we're flying at heading 204. It's pushing us pretty hard, so we're not making great time right now, so it's going to be... This is taking longer than it normally would if we had the wind at our back, obviously. Who cares? That's probably why I won't do the Manhattan tour. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I'm wide awake right now. Can sleep in a little tomorrow. Cheers. There's a huge delay on the video, just an FYI. I'm watching it simultaneously on my phone, and it's way behind where I'm at, so sorry if you're like saying something. Yeah, I'm not responding right away. But I hope you're enjoying the flight. Rochester to Caldwell. I gotta watch where I'm going here. Make sure I don't bust any airspaces. Oh, just fired up. Gotta be careful of the New York Bravo. I gotta stay under 3,000.
Departure FedEx 1303, request
So
I-4
after I hit
clearance to
coat,
Memphis.
I'm gonna descend to
I'm working on that clearance.
2,000.
Okay, clear to Memphis via the SW9 departure, then is filed. Climb maintain 4,000, expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 132.75, squawk 2226,
Yeah,
FedEx
under
1303.
2,000. Airport elevations 172, traffic pattern up to 1200. Should get there ATIS right now, 135.5. Not yet. Checking again a little bit. We'll get their tower, it's class Delta 119.8. So when we're ready, well, we can put them on right now. It doesn't matter. We're not under flight following, are we? We are. Whoops. Alright, so when we get the coat, down to 2,000.
TBM 326, turn right heading 300.
I'll call the airport tower when I'm at 10 miles out. So when I hit 24 nautical miles, I'm at 3,500. I gotta get down under 3,000 really. I mean, I only have to get down 500 feet, which isn't that much for 20 miles. But I'll start the descent after coat. Call tower when I get to within 10 nautical miles. Request a full stop landing. They'll give me instructions. I gotta get their ATIS first though.
NE0. Sky conditions.
Still garbled,
clear.
far away.
Temperature 11. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3004. Density altitude minus 300 feet. Undetermined drone activity in the vicinity of the airport. Banner tow operations in progress. Expect occasional aerial displays. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
India.
Essex County Airport. Information India. 0253 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 28, 22. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 11. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3004. Density altitude -300 feet. Undetermined drone activity in the vicinity of the airport. Banner tow operations in progress. Expect occasional aerial displays. Advise on initial contact and information. Essex County Airport. Information. Essex County Airport. Information India. 0253 Zoom.
Piss. 208. How about that? They're on the one. Perfect.
Approach. Piper 95376, request frequency change. Approach Piper 95376, thank you, good day. 376, request frequency change.
I'm gonna do that too. Approach Skyhawk 7308 Echo, request cancellation of flight following services.
08 Echo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. 7308 Echo, good night. Switch over to Caldwell Tower. Be landing in the next half hour. Caldwell, New Jersey, from Rochester, New York. This GA flight and Cessna 172 Skyhawk. You know what I want to do here? Caldwell's got a VOR, I know it. Oh, they don't. I'm gonna turn into something. I'm gonna turn into Teterboro. Teterboro has a VOR. I'm gonna turn into that because that's my alternate airport. So in case, for whatever reason, I can't land 108.4. I'll put Teterboro here on nav 2, 150 heading. So that's just how to get to Teterboro in case I have to divert.
2082, contact departure.
Departure, good day, American 2082.
Spirit Wings 395, filling your way to the Embraer 145 at 1 o'clock, then pull up and hold short.
Okay, we'll give way and then we'll pull up and hold short, Spirit 395.
P-Mod 6155, fly heading 265, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 265, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, P-Mod 6155.
I can actually use that too. So Teterboro, I could use Teterboro as a navigational aid to Caldwell in case I lost Caldwell like visually and I didn't have it on GPS. My GPS failed. They basically do west.
P-Mod 6164, runway 27 left, line and wait.
27 left, line and wait, P-Mod 6164.
Been in this seat the whole flight. Too bad.
American 2294 behind Spirit from your left, up short.
American 2294 after 0, so hold short.
Blue 6115, contact departure, ship.
Departure, Blue 61.
P-Mod 6164, still lifting 230, 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Left 230, 27 left, clear for takeoff, P-Mod 6164.
Spirit 395, run 27 left, line from wait.
I will wait, 27 left, range 395.
Brickyard 4643, give way to Airbus 321 from your left, then pull up and hold short, number 3 now.
With 321, and then we'll pull up full short, 4643.
Skyhawk 8 Papa Tango, contact departure.
Over to departure 8 Papa Tango.
P-Mod 6155, heading
Over to
265,
departure 8 Papa Tango.
Or departure heading to
Spirit Wings 395, heading 265, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 265, 27 left, clear for takeoff, range 395.
American 2294, runway 27 left, line from wait.
Line from wait, 27 left, American 2294.
Piedmont 6202, after you roll out on Papa 2, give way to one number from your right, number 3.
And hit code in 3 minutes 30 seconds. And that's when we're going to start our descent down to 2,000 feet. And ride 2,000 feet all the way to Caldwell and follow tower's instructions. Traffic pattern altitude 1,200 feet. We'll have terrain clearance.
Piedmont 6164, contact departure heading 230, see ya. Over departure, see ya.
One Echo. Contact departure.
Over to departure, Vision Jet 801 Echo.
I had 3 of my call sign numbers, letters in his call sign. I'm confused there for a second what they're talking about. But I'm not on a flight following, I'm just listening to the power where I'm going. We do have traffic global on. Let's see if we have any traffic. Nothing. Come on. I'm gonna check that sign out. We're coming up on New York City now. We should have some aircraft this year. It'll all be a lot higher, but not true because there's going to be traffic descent. Traffic global. Yeah, we get a full 356 active aircraft. 362 in the area. Let's look on the radar. Oh, there's a Delta flight, 3 miles. Yeah, but they're higher up, they're not going to show up on the airline. Cruising. Alright, 450. Oh, that's okay. Wow. There's another one up here. Not too much around right now late at night. It's dynamic traffic density, so you don't get as many flights for these red eyes, especially with general aviation, and certain things don't show up within a certain altitude filter.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure.
Departure, Skyhawk 53 Alpha Zulu, goodbye.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, roger, good day.
Okay, no traffic. Back to navigating. Left to 142. 6 seconds. So we're going to make a big left turn here. Head straight towards New York City. You're going to see New York City in the distance, and then we're going to land just about 20 so miles to the west, Caldwell, New Jersey. But we'll get a panoramic view. We'll see some of Manhattan in the skyline. It's going to be a nice night landing. Nice and chill. Traffic doesn't seem too bad right now. Weather conditions are perfect. This is all live weather, live time. Turn it. Okay, now we can start our descent. Let's have the autopilot do it. Take us down to 2,000 feet. Negative vertical speed. Let's go 400 feet a minute. Expand this heading. We got a rich in the mixture now that we're descending. Should do our descent checklist. Let's go white light so I can see the spinning. Mixture rate, fuel is set to both. I have my ATIS, altimeter is set. Nav GPS, we're always set to nav. This heading indicator. Don't have to worry about it.
Over to departure 8 Papa Tango.
I'm ready for pre-landing. We're good to go.
Cirrus 14 Whiskey, contact departure on 127.6.
Next thing I'll do, we're 22 miles from Caldwell. We'll call them in about 11 miles. So we'll call them in about 6 minutes or so for landing clearance. Hopefully they answer. Alright, Mr. Rich, full rich, we're going below 3,000. Using the vernier adjuster. Down to 2,000 feet. It's gonna be pretty low with these hills up here. Thankfully I'm on a course, I've mapped my course out, so technically I'm flying VFR. But there'll be some peaks that I'll be just clearing by about 500 feet up here. But the point is I'm clearing them. Messages, yes, airspace, I know. I'm not entering the Bravo, I'm under the Bravo. The Bravo shelf is between 3,000 and 7,000. I'm already down at 2,600, going down to 2,000. Chill out. Here we go. Let's check for traffic one more time. Through the map.
Skyhawk 8 Papa Tango, contact departure.
To departure 8 Papa Tango.
Skyhawk 8 Papa Tango, contact departure on 119.2.
See, we got some people watching. Thanks for watching. It was nice to have people hanging out. Man, we are low, man. Told you, we're only going to be clearing this by about 500 feet. Definitely not safe, but it's a simulator. I can do it. Shouldn't be doing this. But I should probably be at like 2,500 feet, honestly. Call it right there. Let's get up a little bit. Yeah, this is too low. Let's get up to 2,400. Too low. Not at night. Can you see the ELT on the stream? Yeah. I shouldn't turn that on, but let's see if that pops up in the stream or not. Call tower here in about 5 miles. 2,400 feet. Let's pull back on the RPMs here. We're going a little heavy. Burning up some fuel right now, which is costing me more money.
Duke 1 Delta Sierra, contact departure on 119.2.
119.2. Duke 1 Delta Sierra.
2,200 RPMs at this altitude. I need this default manager for this one. Excuse me. Sorry, that probably sounds horrible in the headset, but just recovering from walking pneumonia. And I'm feeling fantastic, by the way. I'm still clearing out some residual stuff. get onto my mapped course though, because I'm guaranteed altitude. A little off course. Get back on now though. I'll see this in the 650, the little magenta line coming to the white arrow. Butt kicker's rumbling a little bit. Got a little clear air. Ooh, yeah, hitting a little turbulence. Getting some turbulence, man, over these hills. Alright, 11 miles out. I don't have to slow down yet, but I'm going to call them at 11. Caldwell Tower, Skyhawk 7308 Echo. Currently 11 miles to the northwest at 2,400 feet, inbound for a full stop with... I'll get back to you with the A's. Forgot the A's. Shit.
November 7308 Echo, Caldwell Tower, enter right downwind for runway 28.
Right downwind, runway 28, and I have India, 7308 Echo. Perfect. Stay at my current heading. I'm basically going to enter the right downwind of runway 28. So what I'll do is make like a 45-degree left turn to run parallel with the runway. That's runway 28, which runs like this way. So it's like a 45-degree angle coming from left to right towards me. So I'll just make a left turn, hit that right downwind, make a right base turn, and right final while I'm descending. When I hit that downwind, I'll be at, let me double check that altitude, 1,200 feet. And then when I land on runway 28, I will exit to the left. I'm not going to make the first exit, so I'm going to have to cross my runway when I taxi, but I'll worry about all that when I land. It doesn't matter now. Be there in about 6 minutes. So 8 miles. We have the airport in sight. There it is, right in front of us. Probably hard to see on the stream because there's so many clustered lights up there, but you can, if you look really close, you can see the flashing lights and the runway lights. There's a lot of twinkling lights up there, you can see a lot. So yeah, we'll just enter the right downwind on a 45-degree angle. Hook around on the base. Fish hook around to the final land. And get off the runway to the left when we can. Why don't I get their ground on standby, 121.9. So I'll have the ground on COM 2 ready to go after I land. I just switch over, boom, hit the audio panel.
Skyhawk 01 Echo. Contact departure on 119.2.
That's close. I heard that before.
Contact departure on 119.2. Cordial departure to 01 at
I love this.
1,400.
Good job though, filming the motives. What's the guy's name? Ron Sartor? Oh, look. Good work. For the price. But it's a budget panel, you wouldn't think it. The equipment's not. The panel itself is. This, what a deal. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Or get the 6-pack with the monitor included, something. It's so nice, the tactile feel of all the individual. Oh, it's just so awesome. See the airport, by the way, right there. You can see the light flash. So basically, when we hit that highway, we're going to make a left. It's a nice thing about flying VFR. Enter the left downwind, so we can start to say, I'm going to take off autopilot now. I got to piss like crazy, by the way, but it's been a long flight and I've been drinking a lot, so it's bound to be a good scenario. It'll add a little stress to this landing. Autopilot's going off. Here we go. Let's go, fellas. Glad you guys are hanging out in the back seat tonight. Let's do this. Autopilot's off. Right, so what's going to happen when I hit the downwind? They're probably going to give me clearance to land.
Departure 8 Papa Tango.
Order departure, 14 Whiskey.
Alright, checklist.
014 Whiskey, contact departure. Order departure, 14 Whiskey, have a good day.
Landing lights are on, autopilot is off, seatbelts, harnesses are fastened, mixture is set to best power, fuel is set to both, flaps as required. Yeah, we'll adjust the flaps as we get lower. You'll hear the flaps buzz my seat too. I got the butt kicker in, so. Airport's 3 miles away, we can get down here. We got about another 1,000 feet before we hit, oh man. Getting bad flickers right now, bad stutters. There we go, we're good. Please don't crash. Can you imagine if the simulator just crashed right now? I'm getting really bad. You can see New York City in the horizon. It's very far out still, but I think the scenery's taking a toll here for a second. It'll right itself out. It'll smoothen out, but sometimes when it first loads like heavy duty scenery, it can like lock up. I don't think it's gonna crash or anything. But I'm definitely getting hammered right now. I don't even want to. Here we go. Okay, we're at traffic pattern altitude. We're gonna make our left turn now. We're over the highway. Oh man, this is not smooth. Oh, come on. New York City's killing my frame rate right now. There we go, now we're smooth. Alright, what's the runway? 28.
08 Echo, winds 340 at 3. Runway 28, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, 7308 Echo. Okay, first notch flash. Here we go. Listen to the seat buzz here. Ready? Love that. Flaps enable me to fly at slower speeds, which I want to do now that I'm in the traffic pattern. It's hard to see though, it's not really well lit up. Watch this. Caldwell Tower, can you turn the lights up for me a little bit please on the runway? 7308 Echo.
Echo, runway lights adjusted.
Okay, so for this, here, to give you a little bearing here, check it out. Here's the runway. Runway 28 is right here. That should be flying parallel to this highway here right now. My airspeed's too low, by the way. I'm going at 65 knots. It's a little slow. Trim down. Oh, the trim wheel's so nice. Desktop pilot, good gear. Good stuff. There we go, right in parallel to the runway just like that. 900 feet right now. We're only 800 feet above the ground. It's pretty low, but I mean we're in the downwind, extending the downwind a little more. Trim down a little more. Oh, we got the police. Is that the ambulance and the fire trucks getting ready for me? No, because the airport's that way, unless they're coming. I'm gonna make my base turn here in a minute. Right about when I get to that.
Papa Alpha Yankee, welcome to Caldwell. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Right about when I
121.9er. Papa
turn
Alpha
right
Yankee.
base. My airspeed getting a little fast. Throttle back. Watch these hills too. Look at this hill up here. I feel like I'm gonna crash this into a hill. Yeah, that hill is low. Why would they have a runway to a hill like that and give me this runway? Let me fly in here at night, VFR. Alright, no problem. Here we go. Making our turn here to final in a second. Okay, turning to final. Right before that hill. Look at this hill right here though, jeez. Alright, full flaps. Watch these hills, man. I'm like right over the ground here, only by like maybe 200 feet. Get my airspeed down here, but not too low. I don't want to stall, because that would mean death. Look at this. This is like 520 bucks tonight on this flight. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little high here. It's a short runway too. Gotta bleed some serious grease here.
Landing time logged.
Take that landing.
08 Echo, contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to ground. Have a good night, 720 Echo. I'll contact you when I get off the runway. Don't contact me first. I did that last time. That's one of the things I don't like about say intentions. It's not as realistic as real world. The ground would never just contact you when you're still on the runway and give you taxi instructions. At least, not that I would think. Alright, so I'm going to get out my pilot pad after I clean up the aircraft here. I'm not really familiar with where I am yet, so flaps up. I can tell you that. Strobe off. Can't deal with that strobe light. Alright, after landing. Flaps up, strobes off, landing light off. Taxi license required. Officers are on. POV off. Mixture as required. Pull the mixture back a little. Trim set for takeoff. Transponder. Alright, let's get taxi instructions. I don't really know this airport too well yet, so I gotta write it down because it's not like my home airport. Alright. Caldwell ground. Skyhawk 7308 Echo is clear of runway 28 at Bravo. Request taxi to transient parking.
08 Echo, taxi to Transient Park via November, hold short of runway 22, then Alpha. Good day.
Transient via November, hold short of 22, then Alpha 7308 Echo. Good day. November, hold short of 22. Okay, so make a left here. That's a left. Gotta go left. Nice landing. It's a shorter runway than I anticipated. This runway length is 3,700 feet, but you come in high, and I was really careful with my airspeed not to be too fast and be too high. Not high enough tonight. Gotta watch my speed because I'm still getting tracked by OnAir. So if you're like reckless flying like this, you know, you gotta remember you're flying with a passenger. It hurts your reputation. Makes it tougher to get jobs, especially like higher paying jobs. So you gotta be cognizant of all that. But you also have to be aware of your fuel consumption, like maybe burning fuel. Be very careful to mix through the whole flight and not taking too long on the taxiing. Right now I'm good. This is like very minimal fuel flow. Alright, here's 2-2. I gotta hold short of 2-2. That was my instruction, so I'll just let them know. Can't cross the hold line there. Hit the brakes. I gotta do a quick flight around Manhattan after this. I gotta do it. Caldwell ground, Skyhawk 7308 Echo holding short runway 22. Watch, they're gonna clear me for like takeoff or something.
08 Echo, contact tower on 119.8 for departure clearance.
No, you told me to hold short of runway 22. I'm waiting to cross runway 22 to resume my taxi to Alpha 7308 Echo. Came so close to a no glitch from St. Tensions tonight, but alas, AI is always going to be AI. Cannot top VATSIM or Pilot Edge, especially Pilot Edge. Alpha is not this one, it's the next one. I should probably still have my landing light on, honestly. Okay, so this is Alpha right now. Yeah, so once I log off this flight, I'm definitely doing a quick flight to Manhattan. I gotta see how the performance does. There's some people watching right now still, right? You guys want to see me fly Manhattan right now at night? When we park, shut this down, and quit the on-air tracking, then I'm going to fly Manhattan. No ATC, just going to go. Maybe I'll fly through some, do some acrobatic stuff through down 5th Avenue or something like that. Parker over here somewhere, next to this barren. That's the parking job. Parking brake, set. Okay. Avionics off. Transponder. There we go. Mixture. Boom. Show the lights. That's it.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Nice been. So my flight got monitored. I get credit for that transport. And that's how that goes. Alright, no, I think I gotta shut it down. I'm tired, man. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. That was fun. That was a good flight tonight. Appreciate everybody out there watching. But it's almost midnight. Kids are going to be getting up early. So I do appreciate everybody watching. You have a good night. Happy Sunday tomorrow, and take it easy.